father is holding his son, a small child covered in napalm burns. The year was 1964. A group of friends enjoys the beach and sun in the 1940s. In the USA, the first playground was opened in New York's Central Park in 1906. The heaviest woman and the smallest man in the 1920s. Monroe was a noted guest at a friendly match in Flatbush, featuring the US national team and the Israeli club Hapoel Tel Aviv in 1957. An American evacuee punches a South Vietnamese man during the evacuation of Saigon, 1975. Galen Gooch, The Strongest Man on Earth, Washington, 1923. The Beatles are having a late-night pillow fight at the George V Hotel in Paris. Back in January 1964, they're celebrating their first #1 US hit, and it's capturing the excitement of early Beatlemania. The Martin Marauder B-26, Gratis Gladys 7 IB, was shot down by anti-aircraft fire over Erkland, Germany. All 8 crewmen were killed in action on February 23, 1945. Winston Churchill pays off a taxi in London, around 1908. Around 1973, Barbara Clack skis on human water skis. Joker Osborne and Ken White, champion skiers, were at Cypress Gardens, Florida. Main Street in Los Angeles in 1956. Alright, so, Writing to Santa Claus, December 4th, 1920. A young girl sits with her doll amid the ruins of her bombed home during the London Blitz. London, 1940. Two German soldiers wearing gas masks are sitting with their dogs in eastern Prussia. The year is 1932. The 49th star was added to the American flag when Alaska joined the Union in 1958. A motorcycle with a reverse sidecar. The New York Balloon Festival of 1986. Here's a description of a Japanese man who survived the atomic explosion in Hiroshima in 1947. Physicists and Nobel Prize winners Marie Curie and Pierre Curie shortly after their wedding, France, 1895. Alright, here we go. The old doll factory. The main building is made of brick. The front is missing a piece with a view of the inside. There are many windows and a door. The building's in bad shape and there's a fence in front. It looks like there is a street in front of the fence. There are many trees. The factory is surrounded by grass. There is a cloudy sky. The motion of its props causes an aura to form around this F6F on USS Yorktown. Rotating with blades, the halo moves aft, giving depth and perspective. 1943. Alright, so there's this chicken named Mike the Headless Chicken. He lived for 18 months, even though almost all of his head was chopped off. When he was really popular, the chicken made $4,500 a month, and people valued him at $10,000. Lauren Bacall posed for this portrait with two cats that looked more like little owls. The year was 1940. The streets of New York. A youngster is clutching his soldier father, while the latter lifts his wife from the ground to wish her a Merry Christmas. The serviceman is one of those fortunate enough to be able to get home for the holidays. The year is 1944. Robot Man, played by George German of the Lobster Club in the annual Mummers Parade in Philadelphia on January 1st, 1936. This is a group shot of the crew of the British battleship Hood. After the battle with the German battleship Bismarck, only 3 of the 1,415 men survived. This was in 1941. British soldiers with captured German Goliath tank busters. These would drive under tanks and explode. The time frame is 1939 to 1945. Two best friends around 1925. Nora Washington with a catfish. She caught it with a cane pole, no less. This was in the Colorado River in Bastrop, Texas during the 1950s. Barcelona, 1955. The Fountain of Time sculpture by Lorado Taft is in Chicago's Washington Park during the 1920s. French reporter Raymond Depardon photographs a child, the self-proclaimed Republic of Biafra, Nigeria, July 1968. Okay, so there's Samson, also known as Mammoth. He was the tallest horse ever recorded. This was in 1950. This was taken by Nat Farbman. He was feeding cats in 1953. The US Department of Defense presented evidence of Soviet missiles in Cuba. That was on October 23, 1962. A patron cradles a rifle outside Jackson's Bar in Idaho, late 19th century. There's a lion, and it's riding in the sidecar of a go-kart. This is at a Wall of Death carnival attraction at Revere Beach, Massachusetts in 1929. Formal portraits rarely featured smiles, but you can find them in photographs of daily life during this period. South Carolina, 1912. Muhammad Ali knocks out Sonny Liston after a 1-minute-long championship match in Lewiston, Maine on May 25, 1965. Just seconds after the knockout, referee Joe Walcott holds Ali back. Motorcycle racing Italy 1951. It's a family portrait from 1918 during the Spanish flu. It's a New Year's Eve party in the 1930s. A soldier shares his food with 2 Dutch kids, 1945. A group of women are showing off their stylish swimsuits, taking a stroll along the Rockaway Beach boardwalk in 1938, and the people nearby seem very pleased. San Francisco's Mission District is burning after an earthquake in 1906. So dogs versus nuns in Madrid, Spain in the 1960s. Mick Jagger hangs out with Andy Warhol in New York City. Even though the court ruled to desegregate buses, white and black people still chose to stay separate. This was in Texas, 1956. Children are saluting the American flag in front of the Morgan Hill School in California during the 1930s. Delivering newspapers in Mexico City, 1977. Soldiers of the elite security unit of the Iranian Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi in leopard skin uniforms. Tehran, 1960. Linda Carter, who was 21 years old, a Miss World USA from 1972. Pacific Southwest Airlines flight attendants around the 1970s. St. Paul's Cathedral is standing up gloriously out of the flames and smoke of surrounding buildings. It's pictured during the Great Fire Raid of Sunday, December 29, 1940. Armoured vehicles patrol the main streets in case of riots. Vienna, Austria, 1934. The Hindenburg disaster happened in 1937. Someone is using a flamethrower to light a cigarette. The German army used flamethrowers on the Eastern Front during the war. Men are constructing Chicago sewers. It's 1912. Tommy Lee Jones while playing as an offensive guard at St. Mark's School of Texas in 1965. British actor Charlie Chaplin, American actress Myrna Kennedy, and the little feline were photographed during the filming of the movie The Circus in 1928. The New York Times newsroom, 1942. President Lincoln, in 1862, visited a Civil War camp in Maryland. A family's out for a ride in the UK around the 1930s, and clearly safety wasn't an issue then. Motorbike chariot races in London, 1927. Ecstatic fans are giving in to the music at the Isle of Wight Festival, 1969. The first, Chucky. Chucky was a small, light-skinned boy with a red tuft of hair. He wore large, black, oval-shaped glasses and a purple shirt. He had a nervous disposition. There's a dog smoking a pipe. This happened in the United States in 1923. There are two boys sitting down. One's wearing a striped shirt and the other's wearing a plaid shirt. They're both reading a copy of Playboy. A German soldier helps a little boy sneak across the Berlin Wall, 1961. Seven-year-old Perry Bleven sticks his head out the car window showing off the sign that calls for no integration. This was in Gwinnett County, Georgia, on April 14, 1956. Hope and Chaos. It's a picture of a street, maybe in the middle of a war. There's a woman, she's got one arm up, waving. A man, he's got his arm around her. She's wearing a long dress, and he's got on what looks like a suit. They are standing next to what might be a building with a huge hole in it. There's fire everywhere, and lots of smoke too. The people are looking towards the camera. There's also a couple of figures in the background too. They're huddled over something. There are several other people too, and you can see one person running. The sky is dark with some light coming through the smoke. It's a real scene of despair. Two bewildered old ladies stand amid the levelled ruins of the almshouse which was home, until Jerry dropped his bombs. Total war knows no bounds. Almshouse bombed February 10th, 1943, Newbury, Berks, England. A samurai poses in front of the Sphinx, 1864. There's a picture of a little girl about 5 years old sitting on the stairs. She's holding a teddy bear. It's wartime, 1941. The teddy bear is a special one. It has a button eye missing and a patch on its side. During the Blitz of Liverpool, the girl's mother decided to keep the teddy bear safe. She wrapped it in a cloth and placed it inside a teapot. The teapot was then taken down to the Anderson shelter. An updated map of Europe, 1918, This is a photo from the 1890s showing Western men who are tourists. They're dressed in women's kimonos. It was a popular thing for visitors to do to embrace Japanese culture during their stay. People often did it as a light-hearted or souvenir experience. Howard Hughes is test flying a radio-controlled scale model of the spruce goose in California around 1947. Four firefighters rest on a muddy embankment after battling an early morning house fire in Burien, Washington, 1975. A civil servant is standing with a manually operated traffic signal, and this is in Philadelphia, 1922. Hells Angels, California, 1965. The United States Ordnance is demonstrating the Sturmgewehr rifle with a Krumloff attachment in 1945. Photographer Jack Riley prancing about the 74-story tall Bank of Manhattan while it was under construction in 1929. Paul and the kitten both smiled for the camera at the same time, but the cat's not smiling, he's meowing. 1955. Old Faithful Geyser, 1870. January 20th, 1934, workmen are removing one of the giant propellers from the White Star Liner Majestic at Southampton. Rita Hayworth is riding a bike with some friends to a picnic in the Hollywood Hills in 1940. During the 1930s, beauty pageants often asked contestants to cover their faces. Oh, a happy clown from the early 1900s. This clown's got a big smile and is wearing a colourful outfit with a big bow tie. He has a painted face with rosy cheeks and a big red nose. He's wearing a tall hat, and it looks like he's ready to make people laugh. Harry Houdini poses in his legendary chains, 1899. In 1974, Gucci purses looked like, and they ranged around $165 to $185 in price. Divers are jumping into the Thames near Westminster Bridge. Brooklyn Supreme was one of the largest horses in history. He stood 6 foot 6 inches and weighed in at 3,200 pounds during the 1930s. The hotel radio. It was used for wake-up calls and paging guests. I Want a Little Puppy, Canada, 1950. Battling Nelson, that's the Danish lightweight champion Oscar Bat Nelson around the 1920s. A rare photograph of Vincent van Gogh in conversation with friends in Paris, 1887. A Navajo Medicine Man, 1904. On the 24th of May, 1933, American actress Joan Crawford, born in 1904 and passing away in 1977, is answering a sack of fan mail and autographing photographs to include with her responses. There are 3 Chinese women who were accused of witchcraft in 1922. New wheels, early 20th century. This is an old car sitting on a dirt road. It's a 2-door sedan. There's a person standing next to the car. The car has 4 wheels. The wheels are spoked. The car's front end has a hood and headlights. The door has a handle. The car has running boards. During the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918, people used masks. The nurse is showing a man a newspaper headline. The headline is about the polio vaccine. The man is in a chest respirator because he has polio. This happened in 1955. Amédée Bollée, the inventor of l'obéissante, showed off the potential of steam-powered transportation. This was in Le Mans, France, in 1873. Corporal Jackie, England, 1918. Tower Bridge under construction, London, 1889. It looks like a man is standing alone in a dark room. He's facing forward. He has a hat on and is wearing a coat. Fred Astaire dancing with his sister Adele, 1906. Dee Brown is kissing her fiancé Terry under the mistletoe. This is aboard the HMS Wakeful at Portsmouth in 1955. Even dogs were welcome on the Alligator Farm, California, 1921. A Coke delivery truck, Knoxville, 1909. Animals bring a type of joy not found in other ways. There's a picture of a Bugatti Type 41 Royale car in Hardtmühle from 1931.